Hi, it's Keith Peterson again from the Eardley T. Peterson Company in Westfield, New Jersey. On a prior video, we showed you the Sebo Felix upright vacuum. On this, we'd like to show you the Sebo Auto X machine. This has been one of the largest selling uprights we've had in our facility for almost 60 years of being in the vacuum business. It's German engineered, German produced, and you may at some interval be in an upscale hotel, see a machine that would resemble this vacuum. That would be a Sebo under a private label for a specific manufacturer. This again is an airtight machine using a bagging system. We emphasize that this type of design is vital to producing a quality vacuum. The need to contain the small particles being removed from the house in the machine is absolutely paramount. And the only way to do that is to have channels and housings that are engineered to these airtight levels. And there's a necessity for a bagging system. It is the first mechanism that captures and retains particles in the machine. We do not advocate bagless machines because of the pollution level as a result. The first thing to notice is there's a dust brush at the fingertips. The cleaning accessories on this tool are easy to access and work very well. On the back of the machine is located an oversized crevice tool, an upholstery tool, and of course the wand is attached to the end of the hose. Allow me to take the cord off. We have a rotating bracket at the bottom. The entire 39 feet of cord removes very quickly. This bracket also serves as a carrying handle to make this machine easy to take upstairs. Once the cord is removed and installed on this machine into a socket, you have a finger located switch here to turn the vacuum on. There's a handle release. And the reason this machine is called an Auto X series is that there is a servo motor inside the base of the vacuum which will automatically and precisely adjust the machine to particular levels. You can go from any thickness carpet to a bare floor, back to a carpet. The machine needs a few seconds. You'll see lights coming on the panel in the front. The machine will either raise or lower its height to put the brush at the proper level. If you go to use your accessories, the act of turning the handle upright and locking it into place will raise that brush off the floor so it's not spinning in the carpet in one spot. At this point, we can grasp the wand handle and we can bring our wand out for use. We can take our accessories. This dust brush rotates, which gives a great degree of facility for cleaning up over things, around things, underneath things, along a baseboard. And this hose will stretch. In our facility here, we have 12-foot ceilings. If I was a little taller, I could get to the ceiling height. And of course, the accessories can be put directly on the end of the hose. There's a release bracket here, and then we can take a particular accessory, put it on the hose. We could dust a lampshade, a tabletop, whatever was necessary. We can install an accessory, in this case a dust brush. You can see how easy it would be to get up over the top of a windowsill, to get up alongside of a ceiling molding, whatever the case. Sebo has an absolutely terrific bagging system. When this latch is lifted, the front covers comes off. You can see the bag is mounted on this bracket internally on this cover. It makes changing the bag very simple. Two clips are squeezed, the bag releases. There's a cap that can be put into place to seal the bag, and off it goes into the trash. A new bag is replaced in similar fashion. There are arrows to locate the direction of the bag. Once the bag is installed, this flap also controls the movement of this carriage. And as I lower this flap, you can see this carriage repositions itself at a higher level. At the bottom of this housing are 3 pegs. They will fit very nicely into 3 slots. So when the bag is properly located, it simply folds this way. We lower this latch, it's secured. The bag has been raised in and held into position on the intake orifice. Directly after the bag is what is called in Europe an S-class filter. This filter is designed to capture residual particles down to very tiny critical sizes. To change this filter, we simply grasp a bracket at the bottom, give it a pull, the filter comes off, it goes in the garbage. There's a little safety lever that comes down into position, and we cannot reinstall this bag cover without a filter in the machine. We must first raise this safety lever and then simply slide a new filter in, very simple. There is one additional filter on this vacuum at the exhaust end of the machine. there is a housing bracket, and when a lever is pushed, the housing removes the cover and the final filter in the machine is then taken out. Sebo makes it very simple in terms of filter change. You buy a box of bags with one each of these two filters. When the bags are used up, you simply change the filters, no guesswork. A new filter repositions like this and simply snaps back into position. Very straightforward. This vacuum has a design which Sebo uses throughout their product line. It enables the revolving brush to be readily cleaned of hair and thread without using any tools. This is important because a brush when spinning picks up hairs and threads. If they're not properly cleaned, they'll go off the ends into the bearings. They'll stiffen the brush action. You'll wind up with service issues. So what happens here is there's a button on the top of this housing. When that button is depressed, it releases a bearing cap on the side. We remove the bearing cap. Then by laying this machine on its back side, we can very nicely release this brush and pull it out without need for tools. We can clean the ends, get the hair and the thread properly off the brush, and simply reinstall it in the reverse fashion to which we took it out and snap the brush cap back into place. Very important, very functional design on this machine. So in summation, a Sebo Auto X upright is a high quality, highly engineered German upright vacuum. It's made of a polycarbonate resin. It's very durable, impact resistant. It's quiet, smooth. It's a powerful machine. It gives the flexibility of going from rugs to floors. The auto height adjustment works exceedingly well to get the absolute height adjustment that's necessary for any surface. And you've got a very fast, easy to use tool design. For further information, give us a holler at E.T. Peterson Company, 908-232-5723.